Pens are in town to take on our Habs in Game 4 of the season. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. We got game number 4. Montreal is hosting the Penguins. I'm just repeating myself, it seems. Habs are starting off well so far this season. Some defensive issues, you could say, but I mean, they're getting that worked out, and they're still 2-1 and looking really good, scoring goals, power play goals. It's a good start, in my opinion. And there's Lane Hutson as well. Don't forget that. So what do we got tonight? Matt's going to be joining me shortly. And then I'm going to be taking off for a little bit. It's our Monday night podcast. So we drew straws, and I got the short straw. So I'm going to head over to do the podcast for about an hour. And Matt will be here for you, and then I'll come back and join probably for the second half of the game. All right, but before I go, I have a little bit of news. I've got my usual pregame stuff, and we'll do that, and then Matt will come in, and we'll get underway, and hopefully Montreal will have a great game. In the meantime, I almost forgot, we have the Guess the Score contest. I forgot the graphic. Guess the score of the game. And the first goal scorer of the game, you can pick that guy from either team. And if you are the first person in the chat with that guess, if you are from Canada, because you're going to need to be to get the money, you could win the $10 prize directly into your bank account via Interac. I'll give you my guess to score right away. I'm going 3-2 Montreal. The Penguins are having some defensive problems. They're giving up 4.33 goals per game, and they're having a rough start. Montreal can take advantage of that, I believe, tonight. And the first goal scorer for his first NHL goal, I'm going to give it to Lane Hutson. He's got 5 assists already. He's due for a goal. I'm going to give the first goal to Lane Hutson. Why not? Anyways, like I said in the chat, let us know what you think. And give us a guess. Let me see who's here, and then I'll get to all my stuff. Hey, Guru, how's it going, man? 4-2 Habs, Matheson first goal. This should be a winnable game. I think it's a winnable game. Okay, you put it in twice, but no worries. I put it in twice to make it happen. Aki, hey, Aki. 4-3 Habs, Slav first goal. Jean, 5-3 with Suzuki first goal. I'm assuming Habs. Always if you don't give the other team, you just say the score. I assume it's the Habs. BL has 4-2 Habs. Louis LeBlanc with the first goal. Good luck with that one. Jean changes it up. 5-3 with Suzuki. Well, it's the same thing. Okay, is everything repeating here tonight? Is there a reason for that? Conservative lawyer, 3-2 Habs. Gallagher gets the first goal. JFed, 4-2 Anderson, first goal. Paulie, hey, Paulie, it's been a while. Who's in net? Monty's in net tonight. Yeah, well, no, Matt's he's alone till I get back. So when I get back, he'll get on his phone. Till then, he'll keep his head up. Paulie, 4-3 Suzuki for Montreal. Matt is already sleeping. He's taking a nap so that he'll be awake. Bong Breath says hockey. Really? Oh, is that what we're doing tonight? I thought it looked weird that it didn't look like NFL. Oh, okay, that makes more sense then. All right. I'll just go with the news already. So Lane Hutson, pregame, when they're in the locker room, they interview these guys. So in that, I got something for that. So these are, first of all, his offensive zone possession time. These are the offensive zone possession time leaders in the NHL as of today. Lane Hutson, 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Clayton Keller, 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Jack Hughes, 3 minutes, 9 seconds. Nylander, 2 minutes, 58. McDavid, 2 minutes, 56. He's second in end-to-end rushes as well with 9. Yeah, so that answers the question about Hutson pretty much, right? So Hutson is excited to face Crosby and Malkin, etc. on that team. He's also confident, loves being a Hab, clearly loves his coach, and smart kid. He's a very smart kid. He's just a great hockey player so far in his career, that's for sure. So tonight's game is being streamed. I've got it on there on Amazon Prime in Canada. In English, that is the only place you can get it in Canada. It was pointed out to me by a number of people that it is available on RDS, and I said that this is an English channel, so I'm not really going to promote RDS, and I really highly doubt that RDS, a French channel, is going to promote anything in English. So there you go. But if you want to watch the game in Canada legally, you got to watch it on Amazon Prime or the aforementioned French channel. The Penguins are not off to a good start at 1-2 with 6-0 loss and a 4-2 loss. So they're one of the worst defensive teams already. The core of Crosby, Malkin, Letang, and Carlson are productive, but that's about it so far. Although on the back end, just 1 goal from those guys so far. It's going to be a long season ahead, I think, for them. Their window is almost closed, and that 4.33 goals per game average, not very good. And that's it. Alex Barré-Boulet was waived and sent to Laval because he cleared waivers. I said already, Monty is starting. Tristan Jarry for the Penguins. The Habs are in tough tonight with the refs. Gord Dwyer and Ghislain Hebert. Hebert does not like the Habs, and Gord Dwyer is and then for the news, final thing is I have something from the coach Ivan Demidov's. I can't speak tonight. Ivan Demidov's coach over there in SKA St. Petersburg. I don't know what his first name is. Rottenberg, anyway. So I have this thing where he explains why he's an asshole with Demidov. So remember, he's explaining why he's the asshole with Demidov. So he's asked this question. He played with different partners, including Kuznetsov, that's Demidov. But Evgeny has 23 minutes per match, and Demidov has about 6. Why did the ice time drop so much? Rottenberg, you are talking about playing time. Practice? About ice time. You must have been educated in America. But you have to look objectively at the qualities of a hockey player. Even if he played 1 shift and scored the winning goal, I watched the World Junior Championship. 1 player from the U.S. team sat the entire match and then came out for 1 shift and scored the winning goal. It means the head coach prepared him well for 1 shift. There are such examples in football at soccer, too. Remember a player like Schulzer, I guess. I don't know what his name is. From Norway, he was called the golden substitute. Do you know what that is? Like, what an arrogant piece of shit that guy is. God damn, he's an asshole. Just proving he's an asshole right there. Am I right? I mean, can't get any worse than that. Let's see any new comments. I'll get to the preview in a sec. Messier with high praise for Cole Caulfield and Monty. I didn't. Oh, over here, yeah. I've got the thing on. I don't have the sound on. J-Fed, be watching Monday Night Football. That's fine. You can watch what you want, right? Also on the Aaron Verk and Andy Petrillo. Also on the Adnan Verk and Andy Petrillo on the broadcast. Pretty cool cast. Over there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Matt Greer. Hey, Matt. 4-1 Habs. Caulfield. Baybye 4-2 Habs. Slav. And BL says, beautiful. They just brought the Weasel Gary Bettman on the pregame show. No, it's not working. All right, let's get to what I've got for a preview for you nice people. We'll start with the season series. So it's tonight, November 2nd in Pittsburgh, and then they're back in Montreal December 12th, so mid-December, and we're done with the Penguins. It's the last 10 games, but they've only played 3 each. Montreal's 1-2-0. They beat Penguins are 1-2-0, lost to Toronto. Beat Detroit, lost to the Rangers. Habs 2-1-0, beat Ottawa, lost to Boston, and beat Toronto. Refs tonight, like I said, Gord Dwyer, Ghislain Hebert. Hebert, he definitely does not like Montreal. Whatever you want to say, I'm just telling you, I'm sure of that. Let's see. These are some stats from the game. The tail of the tape stats. I don't know. I didn't need all of them, so I just shortened it. Goals per game for Montreal, 3.0, and that's 13th in the league. 2.67 for Pittsburgh, 18th. Goals against per game, 2.33 for Montreal, 8th. 4.33 for Pittsburgh, 29th. Power play percentage, 20% even for Montreal, 17th. 22.2% for Pittsburgh, 14th. PK percentage, 92.3% for Montreal, 8th. And 90% for the Penguins, 11th. At the dot, Pittsburgh 49.7%, Montreal 47.8%. So not a huge difference there. Shots on goal allowed and on goal for per game. So allowed 35 for Pittsburgh, 34 for Montreal, and shots on goal for 27.3 for Pittsburgh, 25.7 for Montreal. Yes, I checked. It's still inverted. And proof of that is if you're Pittsburgh did not have a game where they allowed less than 32 shots on goal. So it can't be 27.3 in 3 games. It has to be the 35, proof that they still invert this. That's TSN, by the way, 690. But that's TSN. There's 5 years now. They haven't fixed it yet. Players to watch. For points, Malkin has 4, so does Caulfield, so does Hutson. Goals, Anthony Beauvillier with 2 for Penguins, 4 for Cole Caulfield. Assists, Malkin with 4, and Hutson with the said 4. Team leaders in goals, Beauvillier 2 for them, Caulfield 4 for Montreal. Points, Malkin with 4, Caulfield with 4, Hutson with 4. Average time on ice, Letang, 23:06, Matheson, 26:08. And for wins, Joe Blomqvist with 1 and Sam Montembeault with 2. The goalies tonight will be Tristan Jarry. He's 0-1-0, 6.00 goals against, and a .850 save percentage. Monty is 2-0-0 with a 0.50 goals against and a .986 save percentage and a shutout. But, I mean, it's only in a few games. Those numbers will change. But, I mean, that's a nice way to start the season. Keep that up, and his numbers are going to be good this year. Atlantic Division standings. Montreal second in the Atlantic Division. I don't know that that'll last long, but right now, Toronto, Montreal, Boston, Tampa, Detroit, Ottawa, Florida, Buffalo. That's how it goes. In the top 10, Montreal is 8th currently. How long that'll go, I don't know. But read them and weep for now. Enjoy it while it lasts. Penguins top 5 scoring. Malkin in 3 games has 4 assists. Crosby has 3 assists. Beauvillier 2 goals. Letang 1 and 1. And Carlson 1 and 1. So that must be there's 2 goals from the back end because those are 2 defensemen there with a goal each. Somebody told me wrong. For the Habs, Caulfield, 4 goals, 4 points. Hutson, 4 assists, 4 points. Gooley, 3 assists, 3 points. Slav, 3 assists, 3 points. And Galley, 2 goals for 2 points. And Penguins lines tonight, Crosby, Beauvillier, Rust, Malkin, Bunting, Raquel, Eller, O'Connor, McGroarty, Hayes, Akiari, and Glass, Pedersen and Carlson, Grzelcyk and Letang. That's not bad. I could never say this kid's names. All of a sudden, it just came out perfectly. Look at that. You can teach old dogs new tricks. Ryan Graves and Jack St. Ivany. It's not a hockey name. Tristan Jarry and Blomqvist backing him up. For Montreal, same lines as last game. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Doc, Newhook, Armia, Evans, Anderson, Gallagher, Dvorak, Heineman, Kapanen, Matheson, Gooley, Hutson, Savard, Jack-Eye, Barron, Monty starting, Primo backing him up. And there you go. That's what I got for you. Let's see. Did somebody text me? Yes. Somebody texted me. Matt, of course. Just come in. Gonna be late. He knows I gotta leave. He knows I gotta go, and he's gonna be late. I told him to hurry. Hey, not bad. 31 people in. So, let's see what you guys are saying. And they're gonna wait for me anyways. For the pod. So with the pod I'm running over to do, that's Pucking Around Podcast. It's on our other channel. There is a link in the description to get to said podcast and said channel. It's down there. And we are going to talk about teams that teams that impressed us in the first week, teams that didn't impress us in the first week. Talk about some injuries that there are in the league, and then I am taking off after we're done that and coming back here and finishing up the game because I have a podcast afterward. Habs at Night podcast, going to be the 4th episode. My game report might not be as good as the other 3 episodes, but I have other things to talk about, and I'll talk about that as well. So hopefully you guys check it out. It's doing okay. I kind of thought I'd struggle to get to 100 views. It's already getting close to 200 views. So thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really do. So hopefully that'll keep up. I hope I keep on. Now it's a long night. That's all. I don't mind the work actually to do it. It's good writing, and it's good for me, for my skills in writing to basically I'm writing a sports article is basically what I'm doing. So that's good, for me. I'm actually excited about that, learning a different way to write. I don't know what I'm saying. Do I know what I'm saying? I don't think I do. All right. Where was I? Reindeer Head Games, 3-2 Habs win. Give me a goal scorer if you want to win the prize. You got to give a goal scorer as well. First goal scorer. Either team. Gislain, 4-3. Oliver Kapanen first goal. Should just said Kapanen got 2 guys for 1 name. What? Oh, okay. But do I really care about Kasperi Kapanen over there with the Penguins? Not really. I didn't see him in the lineup. Did I say the name in the lineup? I don't think so. Jagger, I think he's out with a therapy day today, BL. Not in the Pens lineup. Get Pete DeVis to do the show. I doubt he can. It would be like really last minute, and I know Pete's not up to date with his Habs hockey, so he hasn't had time to even do that really to follow. So I doubt he'd want to do that like alone. There was a time, sure, but now I don't know. Jagger is he's 10 years younger than me, so he's only 52. I don't know how BL figures that out. Maybe that's how he does it. I have no idea. I've tried to figure out who he means by. There you go. Thank you, Shazlan, for cracking the code. Appreciate it. All right. Anyway, I got a few minutes here till I gotta leave. If my partner shows up, he's doing laundry. You know, called time management. Learn it. So, yeah, you guys talk to me here because I got nothing much else to say except that, talk to me. I'm thinking about the stuff for the podcast. That's my brain is over there a little bit. Yeah, I doubt he's even followed anything to do with the Canucks, though. I know it's a running joke, but he really does not like the Canucks. I mean, at least that's what he told me. My prediction is 3-2 for Montreal, and I'm giving Lane Hutson that first goal to get his first of his career. That's where I'm going. I got All right, just had to answer something. It's a good prediction. It might not be. We won't know till the end of the game. How long does Caulfield stay hot all season? Why not? I mean, I don't know, but he'll have his ups and downs. But it's a great start, and I hope he just stays steady all year. Hang on, I gotta. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. That just came out while I was typing. That's what happens when you get old. Can't even hold in your burps. And it's because I'm drinking something. Matt, you don't have to watch the clothes dry. You can check on it during the first intermission. It's not going. I know. I don't. Kids today, man. Kids. I'm telling you, kids today. Hang on, I'm giving them shit now. I thought the game started at 7. This was the big problem. If I didn't known the game started at 7:30, I would have arranged things differently. But I only realized that after, and so it's going to be choppy. What can I do? Some people put the Habs 6 in the NHL power rankings, others 22. Yeah, how would I'd have to be more aware of what all the other teams did, and I'm not, so it's hard to say. Kapanen is a long shot for what? To make the team? Well, they made the team so far. Oh, man. They are coming out on the ice, so I imagine it won't be long till they get started. Yeah, BL, I didn't watch it, but I saw the outcome of that game, yeah. 8-7, Senators over the Kings in overtime. Yeah, I guess my reliable partner over here is going to screw me a bit. Hang on, I'm just going to tell them to start. Well, looks like I'm going to be here for the start of the game. Better put some volume on. Sens are barely better than Buffalo. It's the start of the season. It's just a few games in. A little early to tell for sure. Hit the like, boys, says BL. Yeah, give a like if you're. It's a little early. I don't mind it, but if you like the show, please give a like. Appreciate that. Oh, look, he showed up. That face-off series on Prime is excellent. The face-off, the NHL thing. Yeah, no, I watched the whole thing. I enjoyed it.
There we are.
Oh, there you are. All right. Since I'm running late for the other one,
All right, hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on.
This is why you're supposed to show up before. If you start a second life after the beginning of the game. What? Florida's. Okay. BL, you got that right. I'm going to go straighten them out. Gislain, we can run multiple shows at once here.
Something's wrong with my mic. Or with the headphones. Hold on.
So take them off.
I can't hear without them.
Hear what? I'm going to be going. What do you need to hear? I'm leaving. You're going to be alone. Till I get back, you don't have to worry.
True. All right.
You heard me, though. You heard that. Seriously, I got to go, so it won't matter. Just make sure your volume is low on the TV. All right?
I'm good. I can't hear you. So if you got to go, go. I can't hear.
I'll be back soon.
I know.
All right, everybody. Not sure how long I'll be gone. I'll be back. I'll be back, though.
Going on, sir.
Okay. It's kind of telling me if I leave, I don't know what. It's threatening me that things won't. Anyway, I'll leave. If it doesn't work, I'll see you guys soon.
Hold on 1 second, peeps. My mic not working? What the? Hello? Sorry, guys. I have no idea if it's working or not. All right, I'm going to turn my mic back on in a second. I don't know if you guys can hear me. No, I don't know what's going on. Can you hear? Someone in the chat, let me know if you can hear me now, because I can't tell if my mic's I can't tell if the mic's working. I'm not that concerned about the headphones, it's the mic. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. What's going on over there?
I have no. I
Well,
haven't. Can you hear? Can you hear me?
I hear you. Why are you not sure if your microphone works?
I don't know. My computer's being weird.
Can you see the chat?
I can, yeah. I was going back and forth between.
Do you see what they're telling you?
Yeah.
I can hear you. Just can't see you. I can hear you. I can hear. What? So how are you not sure?
I don't know. I thought my mic was busted.
Okay, you go get your stuff fixed up. I'm gonna do this.
That should be good. If they can hear me, then we're fine. I'm not worried.
Well, now you can hear me now, right?
Yeah. No, it's weird. My headphones weren't working.
What's the problem? I don't get it.
Dude, I don't know, dude. For like a solid 5 minutes, nothing was working. I don't know what the problem
everything working now?
Yeah, everything's good now.
Okay. See, I show up. Everything works. I'm done. I'll see you guys after. I want to do the pod. They're waiting for me. I'll see you guys after. Hey, listen, drama happens, right? Ciao, everybody. I'll see you in
the first couple games. Still gonna have technical difficulties.
That's all.
We're good. All right. Fix the camera there. Perfect. All right, game number 4. I'm excited. I'm very excited for tonight. What are you guys thinking? Yeah, take a while to face off here. I think I might try to do some play-by-play for you guys too tonight. Oh. Should be a good one tonight. Looking forward to it. Right there. Right there. Yeah, he is. Why is it taking so long to drop the puck? Oh, never mind. I was just way behind. I apologize. Hayes is offside. Nice little rush. Center it. Oh, just at a reach of, I think, Kapanen that was. Jeez, Steve-O, come on. Stop turning the puck over. Ooh. And stop. I'm on the ball. What do we think so far, chat? To be fair, I've only watched like a minute, so I can't really comment on much, but so far it seems like a pretty back and forth game. Yeah, no, I did. Prime still hasn't gotten it right with NFL football. I had no faith they were going to get it right with hockey. Luckily, I can get it on ESPN Plus here in the States, which is fantastic. So we got no problems there. This is Hutson. Oh, pass got blocked. All right, it's play-by-play. Gooley. In the corner, this is Galley on the forecheck. Matheson back around. It's gonna come out. Gooley to retrieve. Rest picks the pass off it right back. Matheson's gonna bring it. Goes through Anderson's legs. That was kind of funny. Letang. Crosby. Oh, good pass block there by Caden Gooley. Slavkovsky holds, shoots, just high and wide. Suzuki battling the sidewalk, comes out. It's Barron over to Jack-Eye. Fires it around. Habs can't hold it. Eller. Good defense. And Carlson's offside. What's up, Joe? How you doing tonight? So far, pretty back and forth game. Doing pretty well, Joe. Doing pretty well. Pretty back and forth game so far. I'd like to see a little bit more chances on the Montreal side. Good team defense there. Gooley looks good. I mean, Hutson looks good. all things considered, not a bad start to this game so far. Pretty good games earlier. Pretty high scoring games too. I don't know if you guys saw the that score in the Kings and the Senators game. That ended up 8-7 in overtime. Pretty crazy. Bruins still can't beat the Panthers, which I think is hilarious. The Panthers were without Barkov and Kachuk today. So I had the Bruins penciled in to win that, but it's not. But that's a fun rivalry brewing down there. Yeah. Still young into this 24-25 Habs season, but I get what I'm seeing. Certainly starting to settle in, which is great. Cole Caulfield's off to a piping hot start. We like that a lot, and I think Lane Hutson right now is in firm control of the Calder race. I know it's only been 3 games, but he certainly looked the best out of all the rookies. And again, Celebriniano got hurt, so it's not really a big sample size there. But he's looked great. He's looked every bit as advertised, and hopefully they start using him on power play once. And I think it's coming sooner rather than later. Regardless, it's going to be exciting to watch. Speaking of watch, we're at a commercial. That's pretty funny, BO. What's up, Nate? Slavkovsky a shot just wide of the net. Ooh, can they keep it in? Puck's bouncing. Ooh, they do. Hutson's gonna have to defend here. Ah, damn. Larzella. Of course. I have to see the replay. I don't know if there's much Monty could have done there. I got to see the replay. Not a good rush to really give up there. Let's see what happened. Spire came in with the pinch. Armachi's gonna have that with the glove. Oh, Hutson did everything right. Take the puck carrier. Goalie takes the shooter. Machi's gonna have a save there. It is pretty clear, Bay-Bye. But there's still a lot of issues. Let's get that one back. Oh, boy. It's fine with this pocket picked. Matheson across center, dumps it around. Penguins got it in their own end. They're going to try to break this out. There's Raquel. Centering pass, good stop, Monty. With the blocker, big strong blocker. Habs are hemmed in their own end right now. Gooley's working on Crosby. Carlson. Good stop, Monty. Oh, I don't know. Monty got a piece of that, or if it just went wide. We really got to get this thing out of here. Finally. Suzuki. Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield. Can't sustain in the zone right now, man. Jesus. Oh, nice hit there by Barron. Jack Barron. Got picked on the half-wall. Penguins still with it in the ozone. Slavkovsky. Gonna flip it out. Change. Stop by Monty. Heineman. Ah! Bad pass. Kapanen. Savard. Hutson. Jesus, man. Oh, nope, no ice. Not mean to hit the camera. Evans with it. Now, muffin on net. Stop play. Gotta sustain some more pressure here. Gotta. It's kind of the one glaring thing I'm seeing right now, at least so far this game. Can't have really been able to have any sustained pressure. That's gotta be better. Not liking what I'm seeing out of Dvorak either. I think he looks slow. He's not where he needs to be. What do you guys think? What's up, David? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you here, my friend. They gotta get better in that dot too. Holy crap! And get a shot on net. It's not a good period. Not a good period at all right now. Jesus, man. They can't pass the puck right now. Ah! All right. What's up, Phil? He's recording one of the pods right now with the boys. So your entertainment for the time being. Finally won by Montreal. Oh, wow. I thought that was going to be him pass. It was not. Suzuki. Not the best period by any stretch of the imagination tonight right now for the Habs. Cannot say I'm too thrilled. Just not a lot of zone time, not turn the puck over way too much in the neutral zone. Just has not been good hockey so far. What's up, baby? I don't. No, I don't mind being alone. Just never really done it before, so I'm just gotta get used to it a little bit. But finally, here's some zone pressure. Here's Hutson. Pass underneath. Caulfield. Matheson. Hutson. Little spin move. Hutson still with it. Shot. Oh. There we go. Finally created something. Hey, Petty, Rick's recording a pod with the boys. He'll be back. In front. Oh, here we go. Now it's starting to play. Original expert. Jeez, Phil. That's forever ago. Probably NHL 06, though. Whoa, Eller got lit up by Jack Guy. Whoa. Or not Jack Guy, I'm sorry. That's Justin Barron. Hello, Chippy. See that one again. Boom. Good hit. Oh, we get to see more of that physical side of Justin Barron. I think he needs to bring that a lot. Still not sold on him, though. If healthy, I'd rather Jaden Struble in the lineup over him. But yeah, no, Nate, absolutely, man. Love seeing him finally using that physical because he's a big kid. He's like 6'2", so he's not small by any means. Glad he's starting to use that body a little bit. It's good to see. I think he needed to bring that. Like I said, though, I still pick Struble over him if he was healthy. I just think Struble's a better skater. His IQ's a little bit better, probably a lot of bit better, a lot stronger. Just seeing a lot more. I guess I'll call it NHL readiness. I guess out of Struble than Barron. Like Struble really kind of looks the part when he's out there. Um, that's just me. I'd like to see a goal here before the period and to tie it up. Definitely slow start to the game for Montreal. And I know he's injured. That's why I say if he was healthy, I'd rather him in the lineup over Justin Barron. That's just me. I think Struble's a better defender. I also think he creates a little more. He's a better skater, in my opinion, and he's a lot stronger, a lot harder to move off the puck, plays the body a lot more. I think he's smarter too. I think he's got a higher hockey IQ. See you, David. Thank you for coming by, my friend. No, baby, I'm with you. I want him to succeed. I think he could be a decent defender. He's not there for me right now, and that's why he kind of got that 2-year prove it deal. Again, I like Struble over him right now. I do. If Struble gets healthy, I think you'll see him over Barron in the lineup. But again, things could change. I am very happy with what I've seen out of Caden Gooley so far, though. I think Gooley's been amazing. Probably been our best defenseman in terms of actually defending Suzuki's shot. Fought off. Here we go. I'm starting to wake up. Didn't start the game on time, but they're playing now. Like to see that. Keep the pressure up. Get a goal here. Evo took a big hit but got back up. Here's Barron. Dvorak. Shot! Oh, I think that got blocked. Friggin' muffin there by Jack Guy, I think. Yeah. I think that got blocked too. Cappy shoots! Ooh, he missed the net quite a bit. Marco must be a Leafs fan. Oh, Monty. Very, very good. And Raquel makes it 2-zip. That's not good. Yeah, I can't really blame Monty for that one either. That's on Andy. Andy's out of position. Hutson's doing his job in the corner. It's when he picked up Raquel in front. Andy's the closest guy, so I gotta put that on him. Yeah, he's pretty bad on defense. He really is. Like he just I don't know. He totally lost Rickard Raquel there. Stop by Monty. Dang. Yep, blended. I'm gonna look that up right now. Give me 1 second here. Nope. Andy's got 2 years after this one. Yeesh. Oh boy. Slavkovsky. Pass got deflected. It's Matheson. Oh! That was a rocket. Cade Gooley. 2-1. Absolute blast from the Ghoulmeister. Excellent setup. Excellent setup. And Tristan Jarry also needs a friggin' map. Holy crap. Nice. No, I know, Jason, I know Jarry wasn't even in the net. He was way out of position, but that was a heck of a shot by Gooley. That was a bomb. And the Habs go to the PK. Yoel Armia. I see another replay of that. What the hell was that? It's a good fake out by Matheson, too. And Slav did a really good job screening. Yes, yeah, absolutely. He was way out of position regardless. Kill here would be huge. Crosby shot goes wide. Letang. Falcon. Fires! Blocked by Suzuki. Clear that. Nice. Good clear by Matheson. Oh, no, that's the... Wow. I thought he had enough air on that to get it out. That time it does go out. Caught up on 45 seconds to play in the period. Oh, Slavkovsky Dvorak on the short-handed chance. Good shot. Good save. Cade Gooley's so good. So good. Nice. Good clear. Cade Gooley's a beast. That'd be the end of the period. With the score at Penguins 2, Canadians 1. Pretty entertaining first near the end there. Obviously, Habs is down 2-1. Don't like that, but let's fight there. Long game to go. Really like the scoring that goal there. Gooley cut that lead 2-1. I think that's a good momentum booster. I think killing this penalty off to start the second would be a really, really good momentum booster. But the game ain't over yet. I will say, Josh Anderson in the D zone, don't like it. Just out to lunch on the second goal there, and like I said, I don't know. I'm not like I would have seen out of Dvorak. Other than that, really wasn't much else that stood out to me. They corrected the passing about midway through the period, but for a while there, they could not string two passes together in the neutral zone. Lane Hutson created a couple great chances, so I mean, there's that too. But he's gonna do that, and like I said, all in all, it's all right. Not the best, but certainly could have been worse. Yeah, prime coverage is like in football, it's usually delayed by almost a minute. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I have the ESPN Plus, which is the prime feed, but for whatever reason, ESPN Plus is usually pretty close. What do you guys think of that first period there? Oh, I got Gooley doing an interview here. He's just so damn good. One of the best young defensemen in the league. I mean, he really is. Especially defensively. He's aggressive, uses the body, very smart. Hey, Sam, he's recording a pod with the boys over at DPWM. Monday night's the recording night over there, so I'm entertaining the masses for now. He'll be back a little bit. But get at me with some questions down in the comments. Let's interact a little bit, a little Q&A here. Up along, yeah. No, I do agree. Especially the first half of the period. It's just a case of they just didn't start on time, but towards the end, they're really starting to ramp it up, really starting to get in the game. So it was good to see that. And hopefully it continues in the second. Like I said, I think killing this penalty off will be a big momentum boost, and hopefully we keep up the pressure. Again, really good to see Caden Gooley score a goal. I think he's been terrific tonight. Easily one of the best Habs on the ice right now tonight, and for this season, really. I mean, he's just been so good. But yeah, overall, wasn't the best period by any means by the Habs, but it's good to see that they finally started waking up, kind of in that second half, final 5 minutes. So yeah, no, it's gotta be better, but again, could have been much worse. Batman on IDS. That's funny. Lucas, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, it was. Like I said, just didn't start on time, but near the end of that, like the final 5 minutes of that period, they started stepping it up, and hopefully they continue it on. Because they definitely looked a lot better that final 5 minutes. Again, scored that goal is huge, I think. Cut that lead in half by the end of the period, and if they can kill this penalty off, that'd be fantastic. I think it will, Sam. Again, it's 4 games in; they're still kind of getting up to speed, but it will get better. And again, it just also kind of depends who's on the ice, right? Like I think when Hutson's on the ice, the breakout's really good. Even with Gooley's out there, but yeah. And then for me, it's a lot of it's Matheson. Sometimes his passing's on point, other times he can't pass for shit. Then it'll get better. Again, these are still a lot of young players on this team, but it'll get better as the season goes on. Not really something that I really worry about too much. But again, like I said, I mean, you see when Hudson's on the ice, it's almost pitch perfect. It's really good. Either with him carrying the puck or laying a pass out there. It'll get better. Nothing really to be too worried about. Give me some hard questions. Who do you guys think's been the best Hab this season so far? Put a question out to you guys. A lot of good, a lot of good answers there. Caulfield, Gooley, Hutson, all been very good. Monty, like I said, I really only blame him for the first goal, but again, it kind of, I mean, I think he still should have had it, but I still think Monty's been really good. Yeah, Lucas, I agree. I've always thought that Caden Gooley's potential is top pair. I've said that for a while. I could see it early on. I just think he's so smart. It's like his defensive IQ's through the roof. Loves using the body. Good stick checks. Yeah, just a really solid, really good defender. And I think he's only like 22, so he's only going to get better. And Alex over at DPWM Flyer and Flyer, we have this debate all the time between Gooley and York. And I think Cam York is also got that potential to be a top pair D-man. I just think watching the two of them, I think I give Gooley the slight edge, and it's not even being biased. I just think Gooley's got a little bit more offense to his game than Cam York, but they're both stellar defensively. Yeah. I love Caden Gooley. I have his t-shirt. He's one of my favorite Habs. Really good. Oh, Lucas, you're at the game against Ottawa. Good stuff, dude. I'm still trying to get up to the Bell Center. I haven't been to a game at the Bell Center. I've been to a bunch at the Garden. Not at the Bell Center yet, though. I'd love to get up there. But yeah, no, Hutson's great. He's so good. They start playing him on power play 1. He's gonna be could wind up being the front runner for the call that when everything's all said and done. And me tonight too, a couple times he's gotten the puck and able to work in the ozone. Chances are created. It's almost nonstop with him. He's just that good. He's that dynamic. Really, really good player. Yeah, Suzuki's the 1 seed going forward. It's only 4 games in. He started slow last year too. I'm not concerned about it. Anyone that says he's not a 1 seed just hasn't watched him. But he'll be fine. I don't think there should be any concern around Nick Suzuki right now. Top line was actually the best line this past Saturday night, I thought. I guess it's Senators. Yeah, I agree there, Lucas. I think Heineman's a solid bottom 6 guy. There's a lot of prospects like that, honestly, in the system. Like, there's a lot of I call it mid 6 because I don't really think 4th line, but like that the 3rd line really and a little bit second, but a lot of really good 3rd line solid NHLers in the prospect pool. I think Heineman's that. I think Kapanen's that as well. I think they're solid hockey players and really good kind of that bottom mid 6 type of role. 3rd line. Again, that's kind of what I like to say. 3rd line. But I think even going even deeper into the pool, I think Michael Hage has easily top 6, floor almost. He's been dominating at Michigan so far. Really, really impressive with him. He's such a good passer, great shot, great skater. I can't. He's going to be so good in Montreal. I can't wait. Yes, it was Sam. Look, I think the credit for that has to go to Jeff Gordon and Kent Hughes. They drafted well to put in finally put in a proper development system. I think Marty St. Louis is a great coach, really good developmental coach, and even beyond that, we've just done everything right. I mean, that's what really it comes down to. And hopefully it continues. Like I said, I think I think this team, once everything's rocking and rolling, and guys are seasoned enough, this team's going to be a dominant force for about a decade. I think we're certainly heading in that direction. Yeah, a little bit, Sam. Hey, Rick's not here right now. He'll be back. But cure for old age, I don't know. Swap out for your more handsome and younger co-host. Yeah, no. I mean that probably didn't go over well in Detroit, but I think there are some good young players there. Mo Sider, Lucas Raymond. I like to Brinkett there a lot with Dylan Larkin. I think that's a great combo there. But yeah, I mean, there's been some questionable moves too. And I just don't think their pool is as deep as the Canadians. And I think, and it's been said, the Canadians have probably the deepest prospect pool in hockey right now. It's just crazy how well things have gone, and I can only hope that they continue to go this well, because I think if all goes well, again, I think we're going to be a very competitive force in this league for about a decade once things are ready to rock. I think he is. Lucas, I think he is still in Detroit, but he's getting up there for sure. I think he can certainly get there. Again, he started last season slow too, so I'm not really that concerned. Every year he's improved by double digit points, so it's nothing to really be concerned about. And he's only 23, so again, nothing to really be concerned about. I think he can be that guy, but he's without a doubt the one C. And I think he's a fabulous captain. I really do. I think he's great. Yeah, I do notice that a little bit, Jason, but that'll come. Again, last year they started off a little slow too, that top line. Uh, you know, so it's not nothing again that I'm really too concerned about yet. Uh, if anything, the top line scoring goals. Very very happy with the start that Cole Caulfield's had in this season. I think the shoulder's 100%. I mean that goalie of the night where he snuck it up above Allmark's shoulders. Just pitch a perfect chef kiss shot. Very happy there. That's not a bad take, Joe. Not a bad take at all. There's a lot of good young talent out there. Utah's been a lot of fun to watch. Utah's been a lot of fun to watch so far. They've been fantastic. Cooley's looked good. Keller's looked amazing. Gunther's looked really really good. Now the Pacific Division's gonna be very good in due time. Yeah, no, absolutely, Joe. Absolutely. Get ready to start the second period. There he can be, Sam. Um, we shall see. Kind of, sort of. I sort of agree with that there, Sam. Not a bad take. Oh, Devo wins the draw. Anderson with a steal and a backhand opportunity right off the bat. Very nice. I think they're going to kill this power play off too, which is great. PK's been pretty good. Honestly, very very happy with the PK so far. Block that shot. Another one. Another block. And it's held on to by Monty. That wasn't a trip. Habs the power play. Still no Hutson on power play 1. It's Suzuki shot a tip. They score! Slap from Suzuki. And we're tied. Beautiful. Another power play goal for the Canadians. Love it. I think it's at least won a game now, right? I think. I don't know. Did we score? I think we scored on the power play in the last game. Much better. No, Flyers definitely do, but it's just not. The chemistry's not really there yet. But the talent, for sure. So the setup again. Matheson, Suzuki, faked the shot. Just a beauty of a pass over to Slap there. So, yes, Suzuki's 1C. That's just a very, very pretty setup on the power play. Love that there. Suzuki did a great job selling that shot. Great pass. Yeah. Oh, that hit the post. That's just a great. I mean, slapped it. All he had to do was stand there with the stick on the ice because Suzuki did the work. That's just a great power play goal. The Penguins are outside. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's the preseason. They weren't the actual units. That's why nobody really should have been concerned. Oh,
I am back.
Here he comes.
I
Did you see that power play goal?
Saw nothing. I just know that it was
Oh,
2-1.
bro.
I see it's 2-2.
Nick Suzuki sold the shot so well. All Slav had to do was stand there with the stick on the edge, shot it right off the stick and in.
Nice.
Oh, it's
Nice.
beautiful power.
I'm glad they got a goal back there.
Oh, it's 2-2.
I'm glad they got. It was 2-1 last I saw.
Yeah, no, it's 2-2. That Gooley goal was nice too, even though Tristan Jarry was out to lunch.
I saw that,
but it was a rocket.
I happened to look over to check, and I saw they showed the goal. So
there's a rocket. I don't even care that Jarry was out to lunch. That was an absolute bomb.
They're giving up goals. Like their goals against is right now is 4.33 for the team. So this is Montreal's not out of it by any means.
No, we're averaging I think 3 goals a game, and again I think we've scored it on the power play every game so far. Right now,
so far, yeah. Did they get one tonight on power play?
That's the second goal.
It was awesome. 4 in a row.
Play.
Four power plays, four power play goals. 4 games, awesome.
And it's good too. Who's a commented? He goes, but everyone was concerned because they went 0 for 30 in the preseason.
I said, right?
That's what I said. I go, it wasn't the real units. Like I said, there's no reason to be concerned.
Hey Joe, by the way, going good. I was just doing the podcast. So yeah, I'm back.
But yeah,
awesome.
After the first half of the first period, they sucked. But since then, they've turned it on.
By the way, tonight for my Habs at Night podcast after this night, obviously I missed some of the game. I'll piece it together, but I'll go over what I saw, and I got other things to talk about. It's not hard to find.
I think Gooley stood out again for me. If you want to just kind of
well, I'm not surprised. He's been amazing.
He's been our best. I think he's been honestly probably our best player
without a preseason. So
yeah.
There's your argument maybe about preseason games, but I don't think so. I think that's the.
But I think Gooley's also that good.
Well, and it's not the norm. That's the exception.
Yeah. But no, and I was talking about too how Alex and I always had the debate between Gooley and York. And I don't know. I think right now Gooley's edges him out a little bit. But
I gotta say, Amazon Prime got a nice picture.
Yeah,
nice picture.
We were talking about that. Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Galley?
That was close, right through the crease there. The defenseman there, I think, saved for Pittsburgh, saved it.
What time you got right now? You might be a little ahead of me.
13:18.
Oh, yeah, you're way ahead of me.
Yeah, nothing I can do.
It's all good.
It's all good. Joe, how are you getting? I thought it was only in Canada on Prime. Maybe I guess you can get Canadian Prime for it. So, all right.
She's watching the RDS feed.
You're watching it? No, she says picture's very clear. She's watching it on Prime. I think.
No, she said it earlier in the comments.
Oh. It's a better picture than Sportsnet. I'm going to tell you that straight up.
It's been so nice hearing Sportsnet gush over a player that's not on the Leafs. They've been all about Lane Hutson since the season started.
Yeah. Even Cam was saying in the podcast, he's starting to agree with us that he's going to be probably the Calder winner if he keeps playing like this, without a doubt, right?
Even tonight, every time he's touched the puck in the ozone, things have happened.
He's just a player that makes things happen.
Oh, yeah. Do you like that? I'm glad I saw that video, too, of that fake the other night where he faked out the Ottawa Senators, the fans, the refs,
and the camera. He even faked out the camera.
Yeah. I was like, holy crap. Oh, good breakup. Is that Matheson? Yep.
Oh, they just hit a post.
Oh, Kirby Dack.
Oh, shit, you are behind me.
Yeah, I know. I'm at 11:33.
Oh, yeah, you're 23 seconds behind me. Now you know
Oh,
how I
there's the
feel.
post.
Well, I'm down at 10:42 right now. You guys are all in the past.
But yeah, no, the picture on Prime is very clear. Oh, almost. Oh, yeah. See, after since like the final 5-6 minutes of the third, they've been much better.
I also think this is the first exclusively streamed in English hockey game in Canada. It's the first one exclusively streamed in English. French is they don't have the same. They can't. It's a different contract. Whatever. It's different.
Yeah.
Different rights for the French people.
But on the first half, even first probably 3/4 of that first period, they were awful. They couldn't pass the puck. They couldn't get it out of the zone. But they certainly turned it on. I don't know what the flip of the switch was, but they've been much better since like that 6-minute mark of the first period. 6 minutes left, I should say.
Maybe they were. I know they were probably a couple of players there were probably a little excited and nervous playing against Crosby and Malkin and all that.
Right.
I know
Well,
Hutson
I
said
get it. Oh, that puck was on the line. Jesus. Yeah, it's just a case of one of those games where they don't start on time, but it didn't kill him, which I was happy about. And I said after Gooley scored, it definitely looked like that was a momentum booster, and they could kill the penalty. It'd be even better, and they did. They did kill it. Went on their own power play and scored. So very happy with the way they played this second period so far.
Commercials on Prime. I shouldn't actually. I get them when I'm watching stuff.
By the way, have you heard anything else on the Barry Boulay getting waived? Like why that was?
He got waived to send him to Laval. He cleared, so he's with Laval.
Yeah, but like why?
Why? That's the speculation is they're going to call up Mayu.
Yeah, I was talking to Treg about
really well
the other night. Yeah, that's what he kind of said. He thinks they might call him up with Struble still kind of being hurt.
Yeah, with Struble being hurt still.
But yeah, holy crap! Did you watch that game again? He toasted Providence like
I didn't see it, but I mean he had 4 points.
Destroyed the Providence.
Yeah. So they're saying a lot of people are now starting to say experts are saying that he's probably too good now for the AHL.
Oh my God, dude!
If that's the case, he's coming up.
Single-handedly destroyed the Providence Bruins.
Yeah, so it's very likely that he's going to be called up. So they had to make room. I mean, I think Barry Boulay was mostly considered to be for Laval anyway.
Yeah, and look again. I mean, I do think he played pretty well. Like he's good depth to have. Like you know what I mean. Like I'm glad he cleared
for Laval mostly, right. And I nothing weird there.
But I'd love to see Mayu get some game time up here. I think he's a very very good player, and I think he's only going to get better. I mean that kid can play the game. He's really good.
Looks like he's done enough in AHL. You know, he doesn't really need much more. So we'll see if that's the case.
Said, all right, we're gonna see how you are in your fair. Oh, okay, no, you're way too good. Now you're gonna embarrass the AHL.
Well, but maybe that's good for a little bit to, you know.
Yeah, no. Look, I still think he has some things defensively to work on, but I mean, offensively, he's more than ready.
So I mean, other than that, I mean, maybe there's a deal. Maybe there's something up that nobody really knows, but I don't know why else they would have waived Barry Boulay to send him to Laval if there was no reason to make that spot available and open. You know,
right? They're right. No, I think you're absolutely right.
But it wasn't announced today. it's Thanksgiving here in Canada today, so that's could be the reason why there was nothing really announced, and we might hear something tomorrow.
Plus, he's only 45 minutes away from the Bell Center, so it's not like they need
Yeah.
much notice. Like,
Doesn't need any notice. He doesn't need any notice because even if he
just
lives
hop
in
in the
Laval
car, drive about an hour south.
or take the metro, a lot of them do
Yeah.
that. But yeah, that's the beauty of having the team in Laval is that call-ups are easy.
Oh yeah. Oh, especially
Unless
if
they're
they
on
have
the road. Unless
Right.
they're on the road, but
like if they have a home slate of games, they could give him the call that morning, and you say he's at the Bell Center within an hour, tops.
yeah. Yeah, no, listen, the right time of day to get to the Bell Center, to the Place Bell, but it's about half an hour unless there's a lot of traffic, but it's a half hour, 45 if there's some traffic.
Yeah, if there's
the
heavy
right time of
traffic,
day.
maybe an hour, but again, that's not bad at all.
At rush hour, maybe it's like that.
Yeah.
But you're going against the grain because the traffic at night would be going to Laval, not coming in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Caden Gooley.
Ooh, the bad hit of Puljujarvi there on Heineman they just showed.
Yeah, Caden Gooley jumped right in there and said, "No, the fuck you don't."
What time you got? I got 8:32. Just went to commercial.
I'm at 8:32 as well.
How'd you catch up?
Well, they're cleaning up the scrap. I think they're about to go to commercial.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just about to go to commercial.
Anyway, so far so good. Be nice to get, imagine a 3-1 start if they can win tonight. 3-1 start.
That'd be great.
That's a lot better than we probably. I don't know if I should say that. That's last year. This year, I don't know. It was. Did we?
Well,
know
I
how
kind of
they were
expected 2-1 out of the first 3 games. Like,
the
the Ottawa game, I thought we were going to win. I wasn't worried about that, but I figured.
Yeah, we were due.
One of Toronto or Boston, we're probably going to lose just because I think that much
I was
better,
being brave. I called it all 3 wins, but I kind of figured Boston was really going to be the problem.
We were competitive against Boston. Like near the end of that game, we
Did you
made it close.
They did the Bruin podcast last night. I directed, so I knew they were going to talk about the game. So I put a banner on the bottom saying, "So by the way, we scored 4 goals against you guys." Ha 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 ha.
But no, that's the thing, right?
Fun.
I mean, we made it close at the end
that.
there. Like I was happy with the fight.
By the way, so if you want to see all that, because I did a few things like that, High Bruin Nation number 15. It's on the channel. Is there's
did they pick up on the banners?
Not I ran it and nobody picked up on it. So then I waited for the specific and then Vogel, and he kind of made like he was mad, and I thought he was. But I did a couple other things, and then after I said, like, I'm sorry. He said, no, I thought that was hilarious. You couldn't tell that he thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. Look, it was a competitive game. Honestly, if I'm a Bruins fan, I have concerns after today's game. Like, I don't know how you dropped that game to Florida without Barkov or Kachuk.
I was bugging them about that. Every time I could they were not happy with today's game. No.
No, they
kept it cool.
Their top 6 has not really been good.
But it's the same, for teams, because we talked about teams that impressed us and teams that didn't. But like Utah, okay, they're looking good. I think they're going to be a decent team, but I mean, are they? That there's teams that are not going to be there at the end at all, that are there now at the beginning, and I've said this many times.
Right, and obviously, there's quite a few teams that aren't there yet that we know.
Some of the worst teams have good starts. Why? Because the good teams aren't always in place and ready, and and the system, whatever, and not playing their best, and the shittier teams can take advantage early on, and that happens a lot. And and then vice versa for the good teams, they can struggle at the beginning. It could happen, and it does a lot.
No,
nothing to worry about. When you hit 10 games and it's still happening, that's when you worry.
Right. No, absolutely. But I still think too, like if you look deeper into again, like Boston, like through the first 4 games, like the biggest thing that jumps out to me is that second line's been awful.
Yeah, I know.
Brad Marchand has been awful.
Yeah.
really, really bad. Like, all their scoring has come from that bottom
They'll
line.
figure it out, though, and they will. They'll figure
They
it
will.
out. Just they figure it out in time to affect where they finish.
And Swayman will
That's
settle
all.
it. I'm not surprised he's let up a
know.
lot of goals. He didn't play preseason. Like, he's only...
Swayman might struggle without that preseason
Yeah.
and the training camp. He could struggle at the beginning. I've said it, right? They play shitty or they get injured when you hold out. He didn't hold out long, but he missed preseason and training camp. Well, I'm showing 6:40 left here in the second. Still 2-2.
You're about 20 seconds ahead of me. Jesus.
Shots are only 14.
Lane Hutson is so good.
Yeah, I got to be watching more,
Oh.
and I haven't made any notes, so.
He just had a nice sequence in the ozone. Crosby just missed the net by about a mile.
I wouldn't expect Lane Hutson has too many bad games.
No, me neither.
Not the way he plays and with the competitive level. And
I don't think it's going to be long either before he's on the first power play unit.
Yeah, you got to think it's going to happen. Even though they're scoring, but which unit is scoring? It's about split, I think. Right in the 4 goals. So,
but I think the second unit just by him being on there has looked more threatening.
Well, that's what I mean, right? So the second unit's getting points. It's a lot because of him.
Yeah, I'm so glad he got an assist on that first goal too the other night. When I saw that, I was like,
2-on-1 scores. Boom. Heineman.
Nice. He honestly, I've liked what I've seen out of Heineman so far.
His second of the season.
Heineman hasn't looked really out of place. Like I'm glad we're finally starting to see some of these
fourth
young
liner.
kids.
He's looked fantastic. That fourth line's been good.
That was a sick
That's why
shot,
they kept
too.
them in. They kept Kapanen and Heineman in the second game.
Oh, they haven't looked out of place. I'm ecstatic. That was a sick shot too. I just saw it on my screen.
He can shoot. Heineman's got a good shot.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm glad we get every scoring throughout the lineup too. If you look at the points, all throughout the lineup, it's been great. And like I said too, I mean, are we going to be up here at the end? Probably not. But I also think, just judging based off how we started the last couple seasons, I think there's going to be improvement here. I mean,
you got to think there'll be some adjustment. I mean, are they if they win this game, are they really a 3-1 team? Can they make the carry? I think to some extent they can.
Yeah,
but you never know, and you never know. You just never know, right? They could have a really good season.
But
if these guys can hang in till Line gets here, wow! You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Look, like I said, if you look deeper into it too and look at some individual performances, I mean, you can tell that
this team is better.
Like Caulfield, for example, I think is going to have a really, really good season. He's been dynamite. Like that shot's dialed in
has gotten better.
Like all the way back. Like
these young talented kids have all progressed a little bit from last season.
Mm-hmm.
The team is better. That's what counts.
Montembeault too. Even though
Monty's been great.
Even though they scored twice tonight, only the first one I really blame on him, but it was kind of a dead-on shot. But other than that, man.
Well, he's going to give up some goals, and he is going to give up a bad goal here. So whatever, but he's been.
But it wasn't even that bad. Like I think if he was moved over a little bit, that's it. But it's not. Again, it was a 1-on-0 basically. So that's what do you want him to do? It's a perfectly placed shot too.
It's a good shot.
Besides that, man, he's like I said. I think this is the best hockey I've seen him play. He's been fantastic.
Let's take a look at this. That would I say would be our first Calder since if Hutson our first Calder since Dryden.
Yeah.
Amazing, right? Because Dryden got the Calder in 70 or 71.
Yeah, I think Rick was still in elementary school.
In diapers? No, not. I was in elementary school. Absolutely. Wow. I mean, that's the amazing thing is that
that'd be crazy.
Let's see. Joe behind.
Hutson wins the call. The Rick have been in diapers for both of them. Oh wait, he's not that old yet.
Not yet. Depends. It depends, literally. Hey, Thomas.
But no, like I said, there's a lot of things that I've liked so far. The way that a lot of these guys are playing to start the year that we haven't had the last couple of years. So,
yeah, it's been a good start. It's been a good start. I think I don't see why there's going to be a huge drop off. So to me, this good starts just confirm where I thought they would be.
Yeah.
That's
No,
all.
and I think Caden Gooley's gotten better. Like I said, I think Caden Gooley's been our best
as it should
defenseman.
be.
Like he's been amazing.
And that's another thing, right? We don't know how good the defense.
Now. He's got a goal and 3 assists, so like it's.
Yeah, we don't know how good the defense can be because they're young. Some guys progress faster than others at that age, right? So who knows? Like, but Gooley clearly he's had a progression.
Oh my God, he's been an animal everywhere. Like
And
even in the D zone, he's blocking a lot of shots. He's in great position.
And proving it was a good signing. His contract.
Oh God, yeah, it's a honestly, even the top line too. Those are bargains. But Gooley's really is. I think he's one of the stud like young, still developing D-men in this league. I really do. And it's his IQ. He's such a smart defender. Like very rarely is he out of position. He's always either blocking a shot, making a play with his stick, like knocking someone off the puck with his body. He's just so smart. And his passing, I think, has gotten better. And obviously we see he's got a rocket of a shot. So
yeah, no, he definitely does.
When was the last time that we had 2 defensemen leading the team in points? Like, that's the other thing, right? If you look at the top 3 in points, it's Hutson, Gooley, and Caulfield, all with 4.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, how and we talk. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm saying there must have been. I mean, Robinson might have been.
But
Robinson had some good seasons, so he would have been 1. But any of the other defensemen back then, I don't know. No, I don't know if there was any time where we.
And how long did we talk about we needed some D-men in the back end that could provide that, and we're really starting to see that emerge now.
And Matheson,
Mayu comes up. I mean, Mayu's going to be doing that too.
And Matheson had 61 points last year. I mean, there's the back end, which has been a problem in point production, in general, right? I don't think it's going to be a problem.
No, like I said, I mean, we're finally starting to see, that start to bear its fruits, and it's been amazing. Even creating the goals too. So many of the goals we've scored have been created from the back end, and it's like
right. And if the D are getting points, that means so are the forwards.
Yeah, once that top line really starts to get up to speed, Line A comes back, like the goals are gonna be in. Like they said, with 3 goals tonight. I think we're averaging a little over 3 a game now, which that hasn't been a thing in forever.
They just scored. Pittsburgh tied it up. But I don't think Monty could have stopped that. It was a hell of a shot.
Oh, my God. Lars Eller again?
Oh, is that Eller? I didn't know who. That was a rocket. I don't think he
scored twice. His first goal was the same thing. It was a rocket.
Yeah, perfectly placed and a rocket of a shot. Like, I don't see how Monty could stop that. You can look at it and say, well, he saw it and but I don't know. That shot was just.
Nah, that's
too well placed.
That's a perfect shot.
Too hard.
Nobody's stopping that.
Yeah, I'm not going to blame Monty on that one.
Nobody's stopping that shot.
Eller does good against us usually, former Habs, so.
Not a bad player in his own right.
He was a good third-line center. Definitely a good third-line center, Lars Eller. I thought he would be better than that, but he's a good third-line center. So we're back to a tied game. 2:55 left in the second on my clock. So it looks like we're probably gonna go into the third tied up at 3. So that's interesting. Let's leave Slav back playing defense. No, not at all. You're not wasting.
Do you see the beef he has right now with Slovakian hockey?
The what he has?
He has beef right now with the Slovakian Hockey Association.
He's got a beef with them?
Yeah, he called them out for being corrupt and stuff, and they fired back at him, and then he fired back.
And he was just named the player of the year there.
Something about like nepotism and other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, in those
and then
countries,
he fired back and said, "But I have the receipts."
in those countries, you gotta figure there's a lot of that, right?
Yeah. But he did it in a mature way. Like, he didn't like do it nastily or anything like that. He just basically said, "Listen, I have the receipts. These are guys. This is what people have said to me." So,
did you see what? I don't know his first name. Rottenberg, the coach, and
oh yeah, we were just talking about Demidov.
Did you see that arrogant piece of shit?
I know.
Arrogant.
Oh yeah.
That's arrogant beyond like imagination almost. Like, no wonder. So yeah, Demidov's in tough there this year. There's no getting him here now. That's not happening. That time is in the off season, and he's going to be here next off season. So,
oh yeah,
not much they can do. Oh, what a move by Hutson! Wow. It led to a good play on net, but what a move by Hutson. You're going to see it.
I saw the sauce pass.
No, what a move by Hutson.
Ooh, that was pretty.
Did you see him walk through those two? That was
what a walked move. Through him, did that little spin fake and threw it high. But you see what I mean? One fluid motion, he could do the fake and it's on net. Like, you don't have time to react to that. But you know what I mean?
The way he walked through those two guys, man.
No, nice. It's ridiculous how good he is when he has the puck. It was funny, too. They were asking Carlson and Crosby before the game about Hutson. They were like, yeah, he's the type of guy you got to pay attention. Otherwise, you're on a highlight reel for the next decade.
Yeah.
Coming from those two guys, like, that's high praise. You know what I mean? Like, that's really high praise. Oh, thank God, whoever that was flubbed on that pass. That would have been bad. I'm pretty good on Justin Barron. Like, I was talking earlier, if Struble was healthy, I'd rather him in. I know it's only been a few games, but he's just not been very good.
Hang on, I'm making a note. What? Period's over.
I'm also pretty good with Dvorak. I know it's tough because we, don't really have anyone. Don't really have anyone to replace him, but.
Oh, they're not happy with each other.
As he just made that move. Oh, Caulfield went in there.
Caulfield's in the middle of this.
And then he got bumped, and Slavkovsky said, "Not to my little brother, you don't." He got in there. Everyone's in there. Matheson and Letang are hugging each other.
Caulfield's laughing now.
Caulfield's in there ducking, going, "Don't hit me." But no, honestly, all three goals that beat Monty were like perfectly placed shots. There's nothing you can do about it. Anderson also dropped the ball in the second goal because he was just puck watching and didn't pick up the guy in front, Raquel, in front of the net. But much better period.
Yeah, I guess I didn't see the first one. Huh?
Oh, it was pretty. Like I said, dude, probably the first 3 quarters of that period was bad. Like, it looked like the game was going to get out of hand, and then they turned it on. But yeah, I'm good with Barron and Dvorak. They've really been the only two where I've really not liked what I've seen. Like Dvorak especially, I just really haven't seen a lot out of him at all.
Had a good game. Which one was it?
Ottawa?
Saturday.
Yeah, no, a lot. The whole lineup really had a good game.
Did he score a goal or he set up? Setup. That nice setup.
No, he did. But I just don't. I think he's pretty streaky. That's kind of my issue.
No, but he is. I mean, he's a 0.40 to 0.50 points per game kind of guy.
No, he is
in his career.
That's where he hasn't really been winning any faceoffs, which has really concerned me.
No, but last year he was our premier faceoff guy.
Yeah,
he was the best one.
Hoping that warms up a little bit.
It will.
Suzuki, I know, has been over 50%. It hasn't looked like it, but he's actually been pretty decent at the dot so far.
Yeah, he's just struggling again. Start off with the points.
Well, that's what I said earlier when someone was asking if Suzuki
year.
was the 1C. I'm like, he started off slow last.
But he did that last year, and he still had 77 points.
I'm like, not worried for him. It's 4 games in. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry.
I mean, he's gotten better by double-digit points every year he's been in the league. So, not really something that I'm going to lose sleep over. The top line in general too. I know the first couple games they weren't that good, but like Saturday night they were our best line on the ice. And tonight, so far, they've been very good.
I saw some interview. I don't know where it was. Just saw one question, and he was asked, Suzuki, does he have any goals for the upcoming season? And he said, yeah, to be a point-a-game player. So, I mean, that's his goal. He wants to. So, I think,
I think he's got 2 assists so far, so it's not like he's far off.
Oh, also, I saw something else where they were asking players from different teams, who's their team's biggest rival? At Suzuki, it was like no hesitation, Toronto. So here's something for Habs fans that say to me that Boston is Montreal's biggest rival, and I say no, I think it's Toronto, and it's Toronto. From the mouth of the captain, Toronto.
No, look, I think it is Toronto. Like I said, I think our 3 biggest rivals in order: Toronto, Boston, and Ottawa.
Right now, Ottawa's in there right now because there's this like.
But I mean, obviously, historically, it's always been Toronto and Boston. I think at different eras, Boston was probably here and Toronto here, but it's kind of here now.
I don't think so because I think the Boston, the Toronto-Montreal rivalry goes back far. Where when the teams were better, Boston wasn't always good back then. So I think it goes farther back. But yeah, Boston, definitely the second biggest rival, without a doubt for me. I have a little more respect for the Bruins because of the 2 boys that we've got. And I say boys because I'm way older. But because of Cam and Vogel, it's given me, because of them, I have a little more respect for the Bruins. I still tease them and whatever, trash talk. Yeah, but I have a little bit more respect these days. That's it. And it's because of them.
No, I mean, me too, for sure. I mean, like I said, Cam and I met Sean Thornton, but I've met a few Bruins players over the years. They've been nothing but great people.
Never. Bobby Orr for me still, though, the best.
Never ever. Like, where is it? I don't know if you got. Oh, you can't see the tip of it. I met Bergeron on my birthday, way back in the day, and he signed that stick for me. I love him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, definitely. I don't.
A lot more likable guys with Boston, but yeah, no, I agree because I feel like the Habs Bruins rivalry really kind of kicked off in the 70s, if that makes sense. Maybe a little before, but mainly kind of.
I think that was its heyday.
Yeah.
Definitely the 70s and 80s were the heyday for the Bruins Habs because we met them pretty much every year in the playoffs, and we didn't see the Leafs because the Leafs sucked balls for so many years. So I think that was the heyday for that. But even then, for me personally, it's Toronto because I freaking hate Toronto. I hate the city. I don't hate people in general from Toronto. I hate the city. I hate the team. I hate the color they wear. I hate everything about them.
We hate the captain.
I hate them. So for me,
he hates the captain.
Yeah, no, I do. But I mean, even the players right now, I think because the arrogance of that team and the fans, it's come back to being Toronto because of that. And there you go.
I mean, on the ice for sure, Sean Thornton was a pain in the ass, but really, really, really nice guy. He was a pleasure to meet. He's a very nice guy off the ice.
Oh yeah, Sean Thornton, I hated him. No, somebody mentioned, it's funny, I think Cam and Vogel were talking
Cam and I met Sean Thornton together.
But they were talking. They were talking about him.
The hat he signed somewhere.
They were talking about him
Right
in
there.
a pod. I was directing off camera, but they were, and I hate that guy. I told them afterward. Hey, Edward, how you doing?
Off the ice, he's a really, really nice guy. Really nice. I can't say enough good things about him.
How to get hockey in the Philippines? Well, I know for tonight, if you can get Canada Amazon Prime, if you can get Prime from Canada with a VPN, you should be able to get the game now, third period. Other than that, I don't know.
But it's funny too because I saw a thing where they were asking Bruins fans who their biggest rival was, and they all say Montreal, and I think that is true.
That makes sense.
I think from a Boston point of view, it's Montreal.
I saw some of them said Toronto, so it's for them too. It's between Toronto and Montreal. But it makes sense that the three teams they would be our biggest rivals. It would interchange like that,
right? But I think from a Bruins perspective, I think because we kick the shit out of them a lot more.
Every year.
Yeah.
No, and it went in kind of eras, but our eras were longer and had more.
Well, I mean, just look at the playoff record. I think we've only lost 3 series to them.
No, but they had years where they beat us often, but then we would still beat them. We'd get our licks in too. So they weren't as dominant against us in those years as we were against them in the other years. So yeah. But it was like pretty much it got to the point where it was like, not Boston again. Not Boston again in the playoffs.
That's like Toronto when they played the Bruins in the first round.
No, but it was like that. No, but it wasn't like because we were worried. It was just like, not again. We're going to kick their ass again. That's what it was. It was just every year. But, you look back now and it was like, they were great series. It was a great rivalry in the playoffs. There's no doubt. I hated Boston.
I love the rivalry they got with Florida now, too.
Joseph says, where's Monty playing? He's not, he's having a more challenging game.
All 3 shots were perfectly, there's not a lot of goalies that were saving those goals.
Yeah, that third one, not a lot of goalies make that save.
Really, all 3 of them, to be totally honest, were
I didn't see the other 2, so I can't
They were perfectly placed shots. I can't.
Yeah,
you can't really blame him.
Sometimes the second
goal, Anderson just left Rickard Rakell open in front of the net. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell Monty's supposed to do there.
Yeah, no, that's it. Sometimes it's not the goalie's fault. So
but he's been everything he's seen. He's saved. He's been very, very good, and he's been fantastic to start the year. I mean, and really what I've noticed too, his positioning's a lot better. He's not had to make a lot of those acrobatic saves because he's gotten himself in good position where the puck, just kind of hits him. If that makes sense, Rick.
Yeah.
I've noticed that a lot. His positioning's a lot better.
Well, I said that, was it after the first game? So in the podcast after, right? So I have to write every. Yeah, no, I said his tracking, his positioning, and he's square to the shooter. And that's what, he's that. I mean,
I've noticed he's come out just a little bit more out to make himself a little bit bigger in that net. Yeah. And I think that's been a really good change.
He got a little better, as players do, especially younger players. He's going to be 28 soon, so he's not that old. For a goalie, he's definitely not old. No. So he's probably got some years left that he's going to be pretty damn good. I think they're
also already talking about him starting at the Four Nations faceoff for Canada.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, who do you guys legitimately? Who do you guys have? Right, it's him and Binnington, right? I think. Demko, maybe, I don't know.
Marc-Andre Fleury might still be there. I can't remember. There was the names that were mentioned.
Because that's kind of the one thing right now with Canada where you're kind of lacking. And again, that's no disrespect, but if you compare it to the other countries.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many European goalies now in the league that are good goalies. But I mean, there's so many of them.
The American goalies are really friggin' good now. I think.
Yeah, and it's typical, right?
4 or 5 of the top 5 of the top 7 goalies are American now.
We knew this years ago that the world was going to eventually catch up to Canada. Eventually, right? It's going to happen. Population for U.S., just your population is so much more. Eventually,
Well, that and Lane Hutson's American, so when he finally emerged, you went fuck.
No, and then for Europe, if you take Europe as a group, I mean, eventually European players are also going to start.
Absolutely.
So now there's a much bigger mix,
and it's a lot of the other kind of hockey countries. It's not just Russia, Finland, Sweden, right? There's a lot of good Czech players. Slovakia's really starting to.
So somehow Canada's fallen a little behind, I guess, in the goalie ranks. Anyway, whatever, it is what it is. But Monty's a good one.
No, he is. He's, like I said, he's been very, very good to start. I've been very, very happy. Like I said tonight, nobody's stopping any of those 3 shots. I don't care who you are. There's nothing he could do.
No, exactly. And I don't think he's going to be the best goalie in the league ever necessarily. But I'll tell you what, he'll be a top 15 goalie for sure. Maybe a top 10 goalie one day. But we'll see. But he's trending that way.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Now you can see they're leaning on him. It's 3 starts in 4. Primo did not have a good start. They didn't go, we'll throw him in again, because this year where they finish is going to be important to them. So, you can't waste a game. So I think Monty's going to see probably upwards of 55 starts this year.
That, and you got to think too, right? Like, you got Dobish, who's like just about ready to be in the NHL full time. Fowler's right on his ass. Like,
yeah,
and I don't know if you saw his highlights from the first game, but Jacob Fowler looks in prime season form already.
But he's still. You're looking at a couple of years still, but Fowler will be here.
Yeah.
But for now, Primo better get his act together, because Dobish is knocking on the door.
And I thought Dobish had a pretty good preseason. I thought he looked good.
He did look good, and so Primo better. But one game, I'm not judging Primo off of one game.
No, God no. But again, it's just something that you got to keep in the back of your mind, because we're deep at goalie now.
Well, for him, for him, the pressure's on. There's no doubt. Yeah. But I mean, I'm still, give him a few games before you want to say.
And we get the kid. I think Volokin is his name, over in Russia too, who's pretty friggin' good.
No, they're talented. Their goalie ranks, they got some good talent there.
But just in general too, like we said, I mean, Mayhew's basically. I can't really see, especially with Barry Boulay going down and Struble hurt. I think Mayhew's going to end up playing a lot of hockey with the big club. There's just a lot of depth and a lot of good skill in the system. It really, honestly, is such a good problem to have.
Read that. Now, born to be a Hab, I'm not making fun of you. It's funny how you wrote the name of the player. So how this reads to me, if I'm just reading it, not knowing who he's talking about, what is your take on the Habs putting chicken on waivers? Because poulet is chicken in French.
Mm-hmm.
So he obviously means Barry Boulay, which is fine. So I just thought it just made me laugh. I wanted to put that up there. What do I think? I think it's just there's something. They're going to make a move. There's a call up or something. They're making a spot for somebody. I don't know. Could be a move from outside the organization. I doubt it, though. I kind of think it's Mayhew. It's going to get a call up. But, yeah, I think it's just more
especially if Struble might be a little bit more hurt than we think.
And if it's – because they're not going to put Struble down when he's hurt. I don't think they can. And, you don't have to waive him. So you got – there's something happening.
Mayhew, too. Like,
I don't know what.
If Struble gets healthy, they don't have to waive Mayhew. So
there's something happening, and that's probably what it is. They're calling Mayhew.
But again, I don't think it's a bad thing. I'd love to see Mayhew play some.
Yeah, I think once Mayhew gets the call up, I kind of think he'll stick. And I said that
that first game against Providence, like I said, man. I mean, he single-handedly toasted that team. And I know the Bruins prospects are crap. Like they're, I think, the lowest ranked pool in the league.
Yeah, but he dominated them.
He single-handedly smoked them.
Yeah, and then you got guys like, you might not all be Grant McCagg fans, and that's fine, but you got a guy like Grant McCagg saying he's too good for the AHL. He's, and I've heard this kind of, I've seen it other than McCagg. I can't tell you the name of the person offhand, but he's starting to get talked about in that way. So yeah,
like I said, Trey had this kind of the same opinion when I asked him about it too.
Right, I saw, and he wrote that I think on Twitter too.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, people are starting to talk about that as that. So I think that's kind of what it is. If Mailloux is ready, they got to make a spot here for him. Barry Boulay, I think, was signed mostly to play in Laval, right? And as depth for call up if need be. But I think so. It's just, I think just that's
yeah,
it.
and I think too, if they like what they see out of, like I said, the young guys, Kapanen and Heineman, if they think they can weather the storm until Line is back, yeah, I think sending Barry Boulay down and using that spot for a defenseman for the time being, I think it's fine. And if that is the case too, and again, I think Heineman and Kapanen have been pretty good. I like them a lot.
And something I didn't think of till now, and I don't know if this is it either, but Barry Boulay is a forward. Possible Joshua Roy gets a call up again.
It is.
That could be it. But it's somebody. They got to be making a spot for somebody.
Yeah.
I don't think it's money. But then again, maybe it is. Maybe it's just money. And they're just trying to save some money on the cap and build some money by having one less player here. That's a possibility, I guess. We won't know till something happens. So we can speculate all you want, but we won't really know.
No.
Canada falling behind is the Bettman effect. Yeah, whatever. You also kind of think whatever Bettman does, it's kind of at the behest of the owners. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the ownership group as a whole would want to shoot
listen. As much as Arizona was his baby, I think he's very happy with the move to Utah right now.
With who?
With the move to Utah. As much as Arizona was his baby and he wanted Bettman. As much as Arizona was his baby and he wanted to make it work, I think he's very happy with the move to Utah right now.
The support there so far is really good.
Did you see? I saw something too. They're only charging $3 for a hot dog and $3 for a beer or something. Really low prices for the concessions. Meanwhile, if I go to the Garden for a game, I pay $20 for half a hot dog and a beer.
And if you're the tragically hip, it's $2.50 for a hot dog and $1.50 for a beer. And that's a reference that probably only Canadians are going to get. And I only made that because I just was watching last night on Prime, No Dress Rehearsal. It's really good if you're a tragically hip fan. All right, we're underway for the turd. The turd. That's how the hockey junkie says it. So we got a 3-3 tie still. Shots are 21-19 in favor of Pittsburgh. Oh, nice chance there for Caulfield. Suzuki with a nice little pass from behind the net. Sneaky little thing. I'm making a note. I hope I remember what I mean in that one. I don't want to spend 2 minutes writing. Sometimes I do that and I go, oh shit, I don't remember what happened. I didn't write enough. I think I did that there. Hey, Isaac, what are my thoughts on Barron? You personally, I think he's struggling hard. I definitely throw Struble in there once he's back now. I kind of think that's what they're going to do, or they're going to call up Mailloux, and Mailloux would get in there. But I think he's improving a little bit, Barron, but he is struggling. They can't waive him and send him to Laval because he struggling or not, he'll get picked up. And you can't lose an asset like that for nothing. Come on, boys. This team is there to be taken. Although they're also due to have a game where they don't give up as many goals, I guess. Pittsburgh, that is. BL, I knew you'd get that. What's the song again? Little Bones. Little Bones from, I believe it's from Road Apples, but I'm not sure if that's the album. My favorite hip album is I don't know if it is their first, but Up to Here. The whole record is fantastic. I love that record. And then the rest of them, there's songs I like, but it's not whole albums. Anyways, if you like the hip, check that out on Prime. You're going to like it. It's really good. Patrick Wild. Oh, the Islanders are back in Colorado tonight. Nice. Should be he's got money on the board for that one. Tony, I think Barron's getting better. I think the first two games he struggled. But I thought in the third he was better. I still think when Struble is healthy, he'll get in there. Three and a half minutes gone in the third so far. Oh, who's on the power play? That's not easy. I didn't realize it, and it's not. If you're looking at the board, it's not easy to tell. It just says power play, 1:02 left. I can't see any other thing that says who has it. Oh, Montreal's logo's lit. Montreal's on the power play. That's how they're doing it. Okay. They got to improve that. It was Newhook. Okay, I thought it was Suzuki with all that speed there. It was Newhook. No wonder. Oh, golly, what a good shot there. Hutson making things happen. Newhook breaks in almost. He really couldn't get a handle on it, and the goalie goes down. Looks hurt. Getting up slow. I wonder what the hell happened to Jerry because nobody touched him. Oh, Newhook caught him with the stick right under the chin. So penalty Montreal. If there's not a penalty, I don't know how that's gonna. It has to be high sticking on the goalie. It's not on purpose. Although it fucking looks like it's on purpose. I gotta say, man, if you watch it, it kind of looks like he did it on purpose. I'll let you guys catch up. You're behind. Yeah, I'm right. Because I just saw it last night. That's why it's really fresh in my mind. Barron's on third pairing with Jack last I saw. Second pairing is Hutson and Savard. Unless they split them up or did something different. Because it looks like Gooley and Hutson. It is. It's Gooley and Hutson. Well, maybe it is Matheson and Barron, and then Savard and Xhekaj. That's a possibility. Yeah, so Tony's saying Matheson, Barron. So, yeah, they did that the other game. They did that as well. Halfway through or something like that in the game. Hutson is the talk of the league right now, that's for sure. I don't know where the hell Matt went. He's just up and left. But, man, everybody's talking about Hutson. And imagine how many people – oh, that was close. Almost through the legs there, Andy. How many people like before the season started at all, right? Yeah, Hutson is going to play in the AHL. Hutson in the AHL. Like, really? Like, no doubt about it. He's an NHLer. And it's crazy how that kid, every step of the way, he just seamlessly fits into the new league. So, and listen, we're 4 games in now. His play's been stellar. You can't say that he's not an NHLer. Savard is too slow for that's a possibility that they're finding that. Anyways, I like Gooley and Hutson together. I have no problem with it. I'm not big on Barron. You got 2 offensive defensemen there, Matheson and Barron. I don't know that works well, but we'll see. Oh, good save by Monty there. Bad giveaway off of a skate right in front of Monty in the low slot. Good save there by Monty. That was okay, whistle blown. Why? What was everybody yelling at in there? There's something about a call. No call on what? Go to commercial. Don't show us. Joe, no, it makes sense. And Gooley, more of a stay-at-home guy. Hutson, that pairing makes sense. I have no problem with it. I just find, if anything, put Savard back with Matheson. That worked okay, right? And have Xhekaj and Barron still as the third pair. I'd like that better, but I don't know. I'm not the coach. And I would think that is I can't remember his name, our defensive coach. It's his is it Robidas? That's his decision, I would imagine. Nate, you think it's just a matchup, team matchup kind of thing? So against the faster teams, we're going to see that. And then teams that aren't as fast, you're going to see. Now, is Pittsburgh like a fast team? They're one of the oldest, if not the oldest team in the league. Or is it the matchup of the 2 defensemen matched up being both fast defensemen? Joe, I think a lot of people are dazzled by Hutson. How could you not be? I mean, the kid's been fantastic. 4 games now. It's 4 games. Not just not like a. There's no chink in the armor there. Like it seems. Yeah, I mean, Joe, I guess so. Jack Eye and Savard. I mean, they've played together already, so it's not a bad thing. Haven't noticed Jack Eye out there yet, to be honest. Oh, there he is. As I say that, there he's right out on the ice. And they score. 4-3 now for Pittsburgh. Damn it. I notice him, and he's right there when they score. Hayes. Kevin Hayes. Well, Pittsburgh playing better than I would have thought coming in. I want to say I don't want to. I don't think I blame Monty on that one. I really don't think I'm blaming Monty on this. Oh well, Monty had no chance there. I'm not sure how the puck got to Hayes though, but I don't think when it got to Monty had no chance on that. Could he have positioned better? I got to see it again to tell you that. But yeah, I think it's the bad turnovers, Jason, and I can't blame Monty on that one. Well, so that was Carlson set up that play. Shot, rebound came to the guy that got the goal, I think. I don't know about a turnover there. Carlson trying to do it again. Caulfield, 1-on-1, spins. Oh, he hits Slav nicely, but Slav couldn't do anything with it. Bad backhand attempt by Hutson leads to Malkin breaking out. Well, boys, 10:55 left. I really thought this would be a much easier game for Montreal than this. Well, maybe saying much, but an easier game anyway. Pittsburgh definitely needs the win, and they're looking. That's probably where they're playing harder like that. I mean, they're probably looking to turn around their start. Icing call here, I believe. Nope, doesn't get far enough. Surprise. Icing the other way, Montreal gets an icing call. I have absolutely no idea where Matt went. Hope he's okay. Tripping call right in front of the ref. That should have been a tripping call. Right in front of the ref. That's ridiculous on Doc. I don't know who the Pittsburgh guy was. God damn it. They scored again. I don't know. That was a 3-on-1 thing there. Monty had no chance on this. I don't know what the hell happened there. They get it through past. Yeah. Letang gets it. Grizzly to Malkin to Letang. I don't know. That's a bad defensive breakdown. Well, 8 minutes left. I don't know. Way Montreal. I don't know. There's a letdown here in the third. I don't see them coming back. That's 2 goals. I mean, it's possible, but better get one quick. And I don't know. Tighten up again defensively. Boy, a good opportunity just went away like that. Seven minutes left. Well, they'll have improved their goals against Pittsburgh. Better do something to get pucks in there. Well, that's a good bounce. Come on, take advantage. I heard that. He's alive.
Yep.
What are you doing? Eating?
I was having a little snack. I had to go to the bathroom, then I had a little snack. But
Too much information.
Say this, Monty's kind of been hung. Oh! Barron just got clocked. As I was saying, Monty's kind of been hung out to dry a little bit.
No, that last goal, I can't blame him. 3-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah, even the goal before that, like nose picked, it did a weird bounce and nobody had.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Oh, you mean look? He's getting hung up.
Yeah.
Shit, the words hung out to dry. There, the words came out. God damn. 4:15 left here. 5-3 Pittsburgh. I don't think it's gonna end up good for us. I don't look like it. But still 4 minutes left. They could score like 10 goals still. They definitely won't score 10 goals, but they could.
I think I'd shit a brick if they scored 10 goals in 4 minutes.
Yeah. I'll take 2. 2 sounds a lot better when you consider 10. 2 sounds a lot better now, right?
Mm.
Oh, Huzu, absolutely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I'm not going to lose sleep over a loss, especially this part of the season. But hop along, yeah, that second Eller goal. That definitely hurt. Sam, yeah, I mean, listen, they got to be played. I mean, these guys now have. I mean, the young defense has to get better because there's who else are going to play there? That's number one, right? So they have to get better, and they will. I mean, I think they are showing signs of it already. First game was pretty bad. Second game they were running around too, but it got better. Third game, the defense was much better. Tonight, it's a process. So next week's Amazon game is Toronto. Habs are only on Amazon 5 times. This is the first of them this season. 5 Monday games that they'll have here. See, now there was a nice save by Monty. Maybe even 2, you could say, in a row. On a breakaway, too. Oh, now the net's empty, so they must have pulled Monty right then. 3:39 to go, and we got an empty net. That didn't look like it touched anybody. No, it didn't touch whoever that was. Boys, let's put one in. Give yourself enough time for a chance. You mean there's a chance? You're getting some chances. Caulfield with a good chance there right in front. Jerry without a stick. Damn it. Oh, they keep it in. They cannot get a puck through. Caulfield off the goalpost from his office. Someone put a comment in one of my videos. It's not Caulfield's office, it's Ovi's office. Slaff with a nice little move to get in and get a shot. Saved by Jerry. 1:30 left. We're going to have to face it that we're going to lose this game. It seems. No more Monty Magic. We're only game 4. You had 2 good games. I mean, he's not going to have that every single game. But to say no more Monty Magic for the moment, maybe. I don't blame Monty here for the goals I saw. Honestly, I don't. So I don't know that it's on him necessarily. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day, and it's not over yet.
No, it ain't.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say the game is running late, but it started later. That's true. All right, what are they going to do? Shots are 30-28 for Pittsburgh, so they're not. It's pretty close. It's far from that 48 from game 1. And it is 6-3 with the empty netter. Malkin. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. At this point, just play it out. Put the goalie back. I mean, you're not going to get 3 goals. 109 left.
Wasn't for lack of trying.
No, but still. I get it if you're down by 2. I get it. Are you down by 3, really? Unless you're pulling the goalie with 5 minutes left, you don't have much chance. Malkin's within 1 for 500.
Oh, Jack, I just obliterated somebody.
I missed it.
I mean, you're way ahead of me anyway. So you would have already seen it.
Yeah. I didn't, so. So both teams will be 2-2, as he said. So, yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it. Habs lose 6-3 to Pittsburgh. That is way too. That's just it's too bad. But I mean, obviously, they're going to lose some games this season, right?
Oh yeah.
So, what are you going to do? It's too
bad.
It
is what it is.
It was a good, it was fun to watch what I saw of it, sorta.
Look, there are positives to take from it. I mean, Slav scored a goal. Caden Gooley was very, very good. Hutson was great again.
Yeah, Hutson is worth the admission. Just him. Defense needs to get better.
Yeah.
It's a process. When you have, essentially, 4 of your guys on the ice, your defensemen are from a rookie to, third year at best, right? So you're going to have, defensive problems. But, it's a process. As I said, I think by the end of this season, the defense is going to be a lot better than it is right now. But right now, it is a struggle a bit with the defense. So, all right. I am not sticking around because I have a podcast to prepare for you nice people. I'm going to go work on that. And hopefully, it's a little later than I normally start. So, it's going to be out after 12. I can tell you that. It'll be out after midnight. Although I don't have much to write. I only saw a little over half the game. So, all right. So next game is, let's check. Oh, we got 2 days off. So next game is Thursday when the LA Kings are in town.
It'll be a tough game.
What else is there? Then Saturday, the Islanders. We're in on Long Island on Saturday. So there's that. And that's it.
What day is the Kings game?
Thursday.
Okay. Cool.
We'll also have a episode of Hab Normals coming out on Thursday as well. And that's about it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with our early stuff. But we're all better now. And please check out Puck Around Podcast on our Don't Puck with Media channel. Link is in the description for that. And so till Thursday. And maybe I'll get a video out. I'm not sure. I'm kind of busy. I'm going to try. I've got stuff that I got to get out there. So I'm going to try. But till Thursday, stay safe out there. Peace out.
Later,
we'll see you then. What's that?
I said later, peeps.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we'll see you then. Have a great rest of the night and a great rest of the week until Thursday. Ciao, everybody.
Later.